Viewers, Australia's at a crossroad. This is a series I created when rights expanded faster than responsibilities. Have you ever noticed how often modern society speaks about rights, yet how rarely it speaks about responsibilities? The right to speak, the right to participate, the right to be protected, the right to be included, the right to be recognised. Rights are discussed constantly, but responsibilities often appear as an afterthought. For many Australians, that imbalance feels increasingly visible. Every successful society depends upon a bargain. Citizens receive protections, citizens accept obligations, and the relationship works because both sides exist together. Rights without responsibilities create entitlement. Responsibilities without rights create oppression. And stable democracies require balance. Yet balance is difficult to maintain when public conversation focuses heavily on one side of the equation. Over time, expectations begin changing. People increasingly ask what the nation owes them. Fewer ask what they owe the nation, and delayed diagnosis begins to set in. Democratic societies naturally expand rights, and this is often a sign of progress. Protections improve, participants broaden, opportunities increase. And then the challenge emerges when responsibilities fail to expand alongside these progressions. Citizenship gradually becomes associated with benefits rather than obligations. Public discourse increasingly emphasises claims rather than contributions. And institutions reinforce expectations of entitlement while speaking less confidently about duty. And the result's subtle, very subtle. Not immediate crisis, gradual weakening, micro-incremental disintegration. Shared sacrifice becomes less familiar. Civic participation declines. National service disappears from public imagination. And community responsibility and accountability weakens. Citizens continue demanding more from institutions while feeling less connected to responsibilities that sustain them. The dynamic affects every area of society: education, welfare, public order, social cohesion, national identity, democracy itself. Because democracies ultimately depend upon citizens willing to carry obligations they're not legally forced to carry, respecting the law, participating honestly, contributing to communities, supporting institutions when appropriate, accepting responsibility for future generations. And the issue is not whether rights matter. Rights are essential. The issue is whether rights can survive indefinitely when the culture supporting responsibility begins weakening. Because every right ultimately depends upon citizens willing to uphold the obligations that make those rights possible. And when responsibility declines for long enough, even rights themselves become increasingly difficult to protect. I'll see you in the next episode when obligation becomes a dirty word.